Good morning. China has been aggressively diversifying away from the United States in sourcing food. Chinese firms are scouring the globe to source new supplies of everything, we can say. They're locking up supply chains in Kenya for macadamia nuts and in South America for beef. China is the world's biggest market, and so these moves at the expense of American farmers is a boon to farmers and countries across the global South. In the ag space, countries in Latin America have displaced North America and Europe. Western countries' exports to China have dropped 12.3% year over year from 2023 to 2024. And the headlines from this year, 2025, are even worse for farmers there. We profiled before China's supply chain shift in lobsters, where Vietnam is blowing up the lobster industry in Canada and in Australia. When China again allowed imports of lobster from Vietnam, they increased by over 14 times in a single year. China is also now opening up other ag products from Vietnam. But Africa is a new story, and China opened up new niche markets to African suppliers. Zimbabwe signed an export deal for avocados, and Tanzania started shipping honey. China has a huge domestic supply chain for lamb and mutton products, but nevertheless signed big contracts with Madagascar to supply stores and restaurants in Hunan province. The news out of Angola isn't likely to help American soybean farmers sleep better at night. CITIC is a giant company here, and they're developing industrial-scale soybean operations in Angola. $250 million will go to develop nearly 400 square miles of land there. 60% of this eventual Angolan production will be exported to China, with the rest used locally. The Angolan agriculture minister says that his country is taking advantage of the geopolitical situation, the trade wars and blocked markets, and he's happy to have a guaranteed customer for the soy coming off of CITIC's farms there in Angola. He expects that over 500,000 tons of food will be exported to China through other deals. Africa is also the largest source for Chinese nuts, which go into many of the health products sold here. South Africa, Kenya, and Zimbabwe are huge suppliers, and a single company in Kenya has 12,000 farmers under contract now and hopes to have twice as many just to serve the Chinese market. This blurb here in the middle of this paragraph is similar to what Chinese buyers have done in so many other markets, such as chocolate, cocoa. Chinese firms come in and deal directly with local farmers, paying higher prices in doing so to guarantee Chinese access to those supplies in the market. African farmers make more money, Chinese buyers have guaranteed supply, and the middlemen on Wall Street and London are taken out completely. Here they go again, this time in Kenyan macadamias. Chinese buyers came in, offered farmers high prices that pushed the price way up by 7 times. And today the Kenyan macadamia nut industry is booming again, and all of it's coming to China. This is Nanjing, Bailuzhou Park. Be good.